That nigga's smart. That nigga say, okay, you want to fight? Let's go. Nigga go outside. Lock. What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Back with another YouTube video. Back with another reaction video. Back on y'all screens. Still staying consistent. Excuse me. Trying to stay consistent and push these videos out. I ain't even got too much to say. Just make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video, my lives, my future videos. Let's get straight into this video.
On July 31st, 2024, officers responded to a call of a disorderly woman at a restaurant.
Where'd you get hit at?
Just in like right here. I was doing like right next, so I stopped, grabbed it.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Stop. Stop now.
Hey, gang.
Stop now.
I would have shot it.
The guy took my purse, threw us out because our friend moved a chair and he grabbed him by the back of the shirt.
The car stop.
We're
Can
leaving.
you step out from me real quick?
No.
I gotta talk to you.
No,
Step out from me.
I don't have an ID.
No. Who do you think you are? The video just the video just started, bro. She said, "No." Come on, gang.
You have to touch her.
She's going to jail.
Do not touch
Get
me.
out of the car now.
No, I'm not going to jail. Go
Someone
get my
help me get out of the
purse
car,
that he
please.
took.
Open a door.
You're under arrest at this point in time, okay?
Okay,
You're
you
gonna
know
get out of the
what?
car.
You have to tell her why.
For what?
Right, you gotta tell her
Hold
why.
that. Hold on, you gotta
Battery, so.
Put the car in park right now. Shut it off.
call Dad. Ain't she like the mom? Oh wait, or does she mean like call my husband? Oh, okay, maybe that's what she meant. Like she meant like call my husband because she can't mean her dad. Cause her dad gotta be in the ground or in a jar or something like that. No offense, but she old as she's not old as hell, but she pretty old. Her dad, well, come on now.
Okay, no.
Shut it off.
Can you tell her why?
I will tell her why, but shut the car off.
You can get out of the car.
Fine.
I'm gonna help you out, okay?
Come outside.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
You're gonna have a fun time today.
Call Doug.
What is Dad gonna do?
Call Doug.
Alright, ready?
What did I do?
You're going to jail for battery and obstruction.
There's no
Are you ready
battery
to get out?
obstruction.
Ready?
Get out of the car, please.
Ma'am, I'm not out of the car.
Please. You're good.
You're gonna get hurt.
Let's go. Stacy, come on. Just
You, the guy.
Put your hands behind your back.
You are making it
I'm
worse.
not.
Back up.
No, I did nothing.
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back, please.
The man grabbed our friend by the shirt. He took my purse. I called him a name and blacked out. What did I do?
Face the car. We'll turn here a
What
second.
did I do?
Face the car. We'll
I got
turn
one.
in a second.
He took the stuff off.
When a deputy sheriff gives you a lawful order to get out of the car, you get out of the car.
I'm sorry. I'm so bad.
This guy was so rude. Wait, stop.
We're not
I
going to
know.
stop.
No, I need to listen. I need to
Get
listen.
in, Charlie. We're 10-4.
I'm not going-
We have an adult female, 10-15.
I want he took my purse
Okay.
and then told us to leave because we moved a chair for our child.
So when he tells you to get out of the car, so we
I
can
know.
talk
Yeah,
to
like
you
none of
about
that.
what
All of that.
And try and pull like it's not cool.
I did. I'm
Who
so
cares?
mad.
All of that
I'm so
other stuff is irrelevant. Once the cop come all out the window, they told you something about the car, they this and that. You said no. You wasn't getting out the car, gang. Like, it is what it is at this point. You still trying to explain what happened inside. Like, that's not what you arrested for at this. Like, you feel me? Like, you told you got the car, gang. Get out the car. She said no.
That was fun.
Unfortunately, a business can kick you out for any reason.
We left.
They can kick you out for any
We
reason at all.
left. We left after he pulled the guy by the shirt.
Browser.
My daughter's here, my granddaughter. There's a party of 11. We moved a chair
That's up to the
And
business if they want
okay.
to ask you to leave.
and we left.
But when we show up and tell you to do something, you
Part
have
of
to do it.
11.
We're investigating. We're being told you threw something at someone too. We're
Threw
witnesses,
something?
so-
No, I want my purse. He won't let me go back in and I want my purse. And he said, we can't go back in. I want my purse.
Did she have the purse?
No, it was hanging on the back of my chair. They went back in to get it because he refused to let me in.
Somebody grabbed it, like one of the employees.
Okay, we'll make sure it's gone. taken care of. So
No one threw
How you
anything
get
at
kicked
him.
out and not grab
Nothing.
your purse? I'm confused.
did he
about
say
that.
anything about the purse?
My purse.
I'm gonna
was
go
up.
ask about
He
her
said I
purse
could
here.
not go back in because whatever.
The kid initiated it, like Dave initiated it, and then my mom probably was rude and like trying to call him names and
So
stuff.
this came out as a assault and battery in progress.
So everything happened over here. Basically, it was in the bar area. Okay. They're waiting for a table. I asked just the sons, hey, you guys using these chairs? I have a pregnant woman and the guy didn't want to sit at the bar.
Okay.
He flipped out on me, started screaming at me. I said, there's no reason to come. I'm just asking you. So I gave the woman my chair instead.
Okay.
And then he decided to go outside and try to fight me. He took his shoes off, so I just locked the door.
Nice.
And then she comes over to me and starts screaming at me. I said, man, why are you screaming at me?
Right.
And she just screamed.
Yeah, y'all stories sound totally different.
And I get
Totally.
right about here, and he just takes it, boom, chucks it right at me.
Okay. In front of everybody
In
too.
front of everybody.
The plastic thing, and I threw it down on the ground.
You threw it on the ground.
Yeah, I did that. That was me, not the boy. He was aggravating. I was trying to like distract them because I know the boy he grabbed would have fought back.
So you threw an insert with the specials on the ground.
Yeah, it was like a plastic thing on the table. I threw it on the ground. I screamed at him.
Okay.
So I shouldn't have resisted. But I'm like, what? Like,
Let's just stay.
I shouldn't have resisted.
Yeah, you should. Listen, we're here.
No, but I'm like, oh my God, but he's. The only reason we're still here, so he told us to leave. The only reason we're still here, because he wouldn't let me go back in and get my purse. And so two of the guys were going back in to get my purse. And then they weren't coming out. And so I'm like we were worried.
Oh, but when
So
the
we didn't
cops
wanna
came, you
leave
was trying to
them.
get a bone. You was
Guys,
trying to get
I'm
up
about
out
to
of there.
cash a check for $180,000 and get my entire car loan paid off. And I'm getting all of this for free.
That us?
See, I bought a new car 9 months ago.
Excuse me, guys. Is this anyone's purse?
It's mine.
This is your purse. Okay. You guys know if you picked up a purse from the people who were?
No, the one guy came by, but I haven't seen anything at all.
Excuse me, guys. Is this your purse behind you here?
Yeah.
Did you guys see a purse that was left behind? Okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry, sir.
We're still looking for your purse. Okay. I was told. Okay.
Apologize.
I apologize.
I told her.
And that's the thing, obviously.
I'm in counseling for it. You grabbed my arm and
I gotcha.
I didn't deal well.
I gotcha. And at the same time, you have to see where we're coming from.
I
We
know.
show up to this. You see me coming. You jump in.
She said, you gave my arm, and I didn't feel well. And I'm sorry. What? What do you, like, stop. Because you're not crying. You're not crying, gang. And put the card away. Put the card back in your, well, you can't put it back in your purse 'cause they took your purse. But rip that card up. Because it's not, like, stop trying to use that card. So, no. Throw both the cards away. She's trying to use the elderly card and the white card. You feel me? Come on now.
The car, and he started flipping me off
I know.
and laughing.
No, I was. I'm like,
It happened, but
I'm like,
regardless.
what the,
And then when we tell you to stop and get out of the car, and then you just want to say, no, I'm not. And then even when the corporate got here, and it was just, and she was here, and she's telling you to get out of the car, and you're not getting out of the car. You know what I mean?
No, it's so hard.
So when the cops pulled up, you was
So-
you was flicking them off, and then you was like laughing and shit. So you knew what you was doing. You knew why they was there. You knew what you did. You thought you was big and bad. You thought your daughter was gonna keep driving and drive away, and y'all was gonna go on a high speed chase, and you feel me? But no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
I gotcha. What happened inside? Other than I know there was trying to move a chair and
Yeah, we're all sitting, the women and the girls were all sitting at the bar, at like the big bar inside, and then we have 11 people. So then the guys were gonna sit at the table,
Okay.
like in the bar.
Fire.
So they moved the chair from the bar
I saw the big chairs in there.
to
Yeah.
to the table
Island thing you guys were
to
saying.
the table bar.
Okay.
And then I don't know like why or what. Two other people came up, and that the guy in the orange shirt comes over and he's saying shit, and then
Have y'all tried
to the
these?
guy.
Real quick. These stupid fire. 100 grand ice cream bars. 10 out of 10, bro. So fire. Oh my god, bro. I listened to what she was saying. My bad.
In the bar. So they moved the chair from the bar
I saw the big chairs in there.
to the table
Island thing you guys were
to
saying.
the table bar.
Okay.
And then I don't know like why or what. Two other people came up, and that the guy in the orange shirt comes over and he's saying shit, and then to the guys, I don't know what he said or whatever. And then the one young guy in our crowd, he grabbed him by the back of his shirt, whatever, and then he's mouthing off to him. And so I jumped up because he's a young kid, and I knew he would like fight or get in trouble.
You were like sticking up.
So I just thought be mouthing
You're
off.
a noble person.
Okay.
So I jumped up, mouthed off or whatever.
So noble.
And then he like told us to leave. So as we're like,
So
leaving, I'm just like mouthing onto him. And then when I came back over in where the bar where we were sitting, and my purse wasn't there, and I picked up the plastic thing, and I it has the specials.
Yeah, it's got the little page
Yeah.
with the menu and the drinks and
I
stuff.
just like threw it across on the table. I'm like, you prick.
They did find the purse.
They do it on the floor.
They said somebody from the party they thought grabbed it and came back in.
Right to the table.
And then,
Hey,
so
every time I
then-
tell the story, the thing that she threw get closer and closer to that nigga. First, it was on the ground. That's pretty far from somebody. Then at the table, I'm pretty sure he was standing close to a table. It's a restaurant. And then next time you tell the story, you're going to say you threw it past him, over his head, through his legs. Assist.
Yeah, so then when we came out, everybody's like, let's leave, or whatever. The guy was being ridiculous. And I'm like, I'm not leaving without my purse. So then that's when it's
He's
like,
pulling it up. I was gonna grab that and then we'll be good. He's right there. He might have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so but your purse, they did. Someone here in the car has the purse.
yeah.
It's hard to see. Actually, she was at the main bar for the bar, but so she comes over here. You can see her. I'm right here. I'm asking her to leave. She throws it at me.
I'm sorry, I totally reacted when you grabbed me.
Totally reacted when he grabbed you.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to them real
How
quick.
did you totally react when he grabbed you? He literally came to the car and said, "Ma'am, step out the car." Twice. And then you didn't, and then he just reached. Like, what do you mean you totally caught? Like, what are you talking about?
We were teasing earlier today. I have a speeding ticket for going 38 and a 30.
Whoever pulled you over for that didn't let
It was on the military base.
That explains it.
I mouth off. I do run my mouth, but I was so afraid that Dave was going to get in a fight with the guy and get in trouble.
And I asked the son, because they took all the chairs from the bar. I said, hey, you guys going to use these chairs or are you waiting for a table? Because there were two guests that walked up and they took the chairs away. So the son goes, well, we're waiting for a table. I said, okay, that's cool, thank you. These people like a seat. So he got up and started cussing at me, starts getting mad. I said, oh, why are you cussing at me? Because I'm going to put a $100 tip. I said, that's cool, that's not my problem. I was just asking if you could give these people a chair. So I got up and gave him a chair instead. So then he flipped out, and then the son was like, you. I said, bro, get out of here. He said, I'm not leaving. I said, you're going to leave right now. So then he keeps going. Then he decides to go out the side door. I'll fight you right now. I said, okay, let's go outside. So he runs out the side door. That's when I just lock the side door. She comes over to me and starts screaming in my face in front of the entire restaurant. Screaming at me for no reason. Telling me I'm a dick, I'm an asshole.
So then when we were sitting out here waiting, and the guys were going back in looking for my purse or whatever, my daughter
That
was
nigga's
just laying
smart. And they say, okay, you want to fight? Let's go. Nigga go outside. Lock. Like, did that make you a... Like, honestly, like, think about it. Like, does that make you, in that situation, does that make you a hoe or a comedian? Because that's kind of funny. Like, a nigga trying to fight you, and then he's, all right, let's go outside. Y'all go outside. And you just stand there, like, laughing at this goofy nigga. But then at the same time, it kind of make you a hoe because you kind of ran. But at the same time, you didn't. You, like, standing right there. I don't know, because it's kind of funny, but then at the same time, it's not. I mean, I don't know.
Lord.
Oh yeah, I heard the 911 call.
Uh-huh.
And,
We were just
I heard
being
the-
obnoxious. Yeah.
and they're laughing on their way out. They're like, "Oh, nothing's gonna happen." No, she's like, "You," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna call the cops."
So that, and again, I know we talked about it.
I will.
Yeah, I will.
So
She can't act like that.
I'm gonna go with the obstruction. I was gonna do disorderly, but I'm just gonna do the battery and a little bit disorderly. I'm not gonna hit the 3 things.
So if you want to tell her that she's no longer welcome here,
I'll let her know.
like you said, the battery, and then we've got another charge on her.
And then I'll pull a separate number for the trespass.
So will I get in trouble if I put on the reviews?
No.
Bro, she is so annoying, bro.
Do whatever the hell you want with that.
After everything's said and done, I'm gonna go ahead and just let you know you're no longer welcome at our restaurant, okay? Yes,
Oh, don't you worry. And you're not the owner, so quit calling
Just wanna let you
yourself
know
the
that.
owner.
Thank you.
Yeah, quit your false pretense.
Sounds good. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So this is a trespass warrant. Do you understand what that is?
Yeah, never come back then. That's fine. Yeah, thanks.
All right, we're gonna take a walk over to my car, okay?
Okay. With me?
Yeah. Can I okay if I grab your arm now?
Yes, if she stays with me.
Yeah, she can come along with us. We're just gonna go right around the corner to my vehicle here.
Wait, am I going to?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Because
The funniest thing to me is so crazy. Like, how do you have a mouth on you, but then when something happens to you, then you're scared and vulnerable, and it's just that. Like, how does that work? Like, how does those two things? How do those two things go together, bro? Tell me that. How in the apps, like how do you have a mouth on you, and you just talk like you be just in it, like going for it, but then once something happens, then you like this, like you just like scared, like you tell me, "Oh, can you come with me?" and this and that, but you got a mouth on you. That makes no sense to me. Like, but you're scared. Like, can make that make sense? Like, if you got a mouth on you, be about it. Like, that makes no sense. Back up what you say. You can't say something and then be scary. That makes no type of sense. Don't say nothing at all. Keep it to yourself. Or say it nicer. Like, or make the disclosure. Like, you feel me? That's just crazy.
Yeah, I already explained it to John. It should have been 2 misdemeanor charges. Booking in might take an hour or 2, but then if you've never been in trouble before other than a speeding ticket, well, because of, so one, there is the charge of obstruction, which is for you not listening to our commands to get out of the vehicle. And that through him did hit him directly in the chest.
Oh, no, I didn't. It was
My car's right here on the right. So, yeah, do you mind?
I'll check.
Do you have pockets or anything?
I can't even, I don't
Do you have any
know.
pockets? No?
I don't, yeah, you.
She's going to. I'm not going to.
Simple sound.
I don't see